stitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. A morning rush, city horns, the engines crush, fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush, waves crash, the ocean sings, freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride, not perfect, no. Oh, we've got our scarred eagle wings, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
All right. Why
All
is
right.
everybody getting sick? It's like everybody you see online is getting sick.
I don't know. I don't know. It's Friday night, though. They're probably traveling, going home, or whatever. But they're in the where I used to live. They're in the middle of a snowstorm, so if they're out driving somewhere, they're in trouble. I got whatever that was. Son of a bitch, I got him. What the hell was it? I don't know, but I got it. Wow. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Well, it went flying past my screen and I saw it. It landed on my shirt for some reason.
Hmm.
But I
Wow.
got him. He's smashed now. Well, the stomach's so good for something, Bobby. It can smash bugs.
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
all right, let me change the light.
It's
I'm going to change
it's
the light.
yeah.
Alexa, make the first light rain.
Yeah. I was trying to say it just gets weirder and weirder. Everybody's getting sick around Christmas time and New Year's.
Yeah, hold on. Alexa, make the first light green. No, you didn't do it. There you go. A little slow. I
Yeah.
don't know what that was, but I got it before it got inside. Maybe it wanted to get into my stomach. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, Bernie says that expecting free daycare for everybody in New York City is not radical. That's going to be a key phrase for the next couple of weeks, Bobby. It's not radical. It's not radical. It's not radical. Okay, now who's going to pay for free daycare, Bobby? Well,
Hmm.
you and I are, even though we don't pay taxes. But seriously, who's going to pay for it?
I know you got me on that.
We are. That's who's going to pay for it. Some states got to raise their minimum wage. Arizona is one of them. What's going to happen to the prices now that everyone's making more money? Going to go up. And my little raise I got from Social Security didn't go up that much, 2.8%. And I mean, I did notice a little bit, but now with the grocery prices going up, probably not going to be much at all.
Oh wow.
So,
It's
yeah,
like
so it's not really,
it's like everything's going up.
yeah, well, I mean, hey, there's Dusty Witch. Hey, Dusty Witch. Now, I wish I knew what your real name or who you really were. I recognize your screen name, obviously. Now I remember. But is he somebody that we know? I wonder.
Yeah.
And I know you probably don't want people to know who you are, but too bad. I believe in free speech, and I don't care who anybody is. If you have your own opinion, everybody's got one. You know, Bobby. What else does everyone have? Every single living thing has something. Now think
Hmm.
about that. There's only one thing that every single creature on this planet has some way to get rid of whatever they eat. Right?
I don't
So,
know.
saying it nicely, everyone has everything, but especially every human being has the rear end, Bobby. I don't want to say a bad word. Okay, there would be another word I'd use in person, and I'd say it, but I don't want to use that word right now because obviously they would get mad. They being YouTube. But yeah,
Yeah.
everybody has one. And so an opinion and that are the same thing. And so I think everyone has the right to their own opinion, even if it might be wrong, it might be different than any of ours. You and I be the same on a religious matters, even though we're different faiths, basically. Still somewhat Christian faith, most of us, general sense, okay, even though we're not the same. You're not Pentecostal, which I am, or not the fourth third. That's pretty fourth third is weird. Well, this particular general Pentecostal belief and a Christian so-called faith in the general church. Right? And you can
Yeah.
share what you want, which I think most people already know. But um, we still believe in the general common sense of religious faith, which I'm getting at. That's all right.
It comes close.
Now, what I appreciated about our friend, I don't know if this player is around even listening any longer. Remember him player, right? He was Muslim. He did believe in the Quran. He tried to share some things until he realized he couldn't convince us to change our thinking to what his was. And so he kind of left. He kind of went on his own, which is fine. That's his choice. Uh, but I kind of miss him hanging around. He was always kind of he always had a, he always brought a positive vibe to the show, whether we agreed with him or not. Would you agree with that? And he would always
Mm,
bring a positive vibe. Usually he would. Okay. Um, yes, he was Muslim. He did have a different viewpoint than any of us, and but he brought some interesting thoughts to the table as he tried to prove his point. However, he was willing enough to hang out and just be part of the gang, not really worried about being in a different faith or anything. So that's weird, you know. But anyway, I had a question in Mixlr chat, Bobby. If you woke up, say you woke up on January 1st, and it was 10 years in the past, but you didn't know it until you saw a date, like on a newspaper or on a TV. And then what would you do if that happened to you? How would you react? Would you
mm.
know what to do? Would you do the same steps to get to where you are 10 years later? Or would you think, oh no, not this all over again? You know, some things, 10 years, things happen within that time frame, and well, certain things do really.
I don't think you want to hear the answer to that
All right.
question.
Well, you know, we seen some shows where you go into the future and you try to bring the message back to the past, right? We've seen movies like that or TV shows like that, whatever. And so I was just thinking if you just woke up, not for 10 years or even 5 years, Bobby, even if we went back to 2020, all right? And
Mhm.
Biden was still president. He just got elected president. We would think, why are we here and not in 26? Well, that's kind of weird, right?
Mm.
Well, even with that perception, what would you do if it was only 5 years back? We had to relive the Biden administration. You might not know any different. It didn't affect you that much. I understand that. It wouldn't necessarily affect me that much, except the fact that I wouldn't be able to buy a house under that administration. But
Mhm.
anyway, um, you know, that's just something that we can think about and maybe get some ideas for next week. We can talk about it. But
Mhm.
yeah, so I wanna say Happy New Year to everyone that's watching Dusty Witch and whoever might see this later, or whoever might be in the shadows lurking on other channels somewhere else. I still don't know what the heck that thing was that was flying around and got on me. It didn't sting me though, but it was hard. Like I don't know. Anyway, it's gone. At least that one is. It's no more. So,
Yes. Happy New Year, Dusty. Happy 2026, everybody.
yeah. So I think things are even as chaotic as everything is. I think things are looking up for most of us. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I was watching some of the swearing in of doofus, I call him.
Oh yeah, the mayor of New York City.
And I tell you what, that guy is weird. The people in New York City are in trouble. Actually, the people in New York City, period, Bill, and other people we might know that live there,
You
they
do
are
forget that he
they
is
are in
not
trouble.
in New York City.
Huh?
He is not in New York City. Anything that's
I
in New York,
know, he's in New York. I know that. Anthony's in New York City, though.
yeah, the Queens, yeah, yeah.
He's in one of the New York cities of five boroughs or whatever. Um, I know Bill is far enough away, but you're dealing with a whole state that's corrupt. So that means it's going to spread out through the whole state. Do you understand that? Minnesota is mainly condensed to Minneapolis and St. Paul, but it's actually spreading out to different areas in Minnesota. In Arizona here, most of your Somali people are in Phoenix. So that's where they get dropped off at it, that capital city. So then they get taken care of, they get what they need, all the handouts they get that the Democrats love to give, and we all get to pay the extra price. And
Yeah,
nobody even thinks twice about it. So,
yeah. I,
and so I mean, but I think
I
if we're careful with what we're doing and how we're watching and taking care of the money that we have, okay, um, even if it's just changing a habit, like going out to eat every day, Bobby, just what I discovered. All right, everyone, if you're having financial difficulty and you have the ability to buy I bought a brand new microwave oven. Panasonic is the brand. I'm not advertising for them. That's just a brand that I bought, and it's amazing. All right. My old one that I had at the old house, it was wore out and it needed to be cleaned, and I didn't want to clean it, so I wasn't gonna mess with it no more. So I left it at the house. I left my air fryer, my Legacy oven, which I should have brought that with me. And that would have made a whole lot more sense. But nope, I was in a hurry to pack up and get the hell out of there. But I did think about that. And not that there was any reason in a hurry to get out. It was just like I'm ready to move before the snow gets there. And I don't want to be stuck in the weather. And of course, that was back in August when I did that. And yeah, so anyway, get all that done. And I can repurchase the Legacy oven and go around a second time and just wait for the late night ad or something and get it, you know. But I want to make sure I have everything covered on my house payment and my utility needs and things like that that I need to pay for. So we got to make sure that's responsible first. But just getting the microwave oven, Bobby, is a big deal. I bought a new set of plates that are microwavable, not plastic plates, not plastic Tupperware. I mean real glass plates that are microwavable, kind of like the Pyrex or ceramic plates, whatever you want to call them. They're heavy. I could probably, I'm not going to try it, but I could probably drop them and they won't break. But I don't want to do all that, trying to keep the whole set together. But yeah, so I have been microwaving a few things I can get at the store. And just with that alone, Bobby, and I got some sandwich meat, bread, mayonnaise, cheese, things like that, so I can have sandwiches at home instead of going to Denny's to get a sandwich or to get a turkey dinner. I actually got uh, honey ham, actually for sandwich meat, but they have turkey, and they got other things that are individual meals that you can cook in the microwave. All right.
yeah. You know what
So
Amy said on Mitzvah chat? You learn how to cook.
yeah, right. That's what I think that's what matters too, is so you can get a cook for that price or whatever. But no, they were just saying that for the amount that I spent on extra food just eating out, I could pay somebody to cook for me. and they're probably right. But I prefer to cook for myself. And I mean, if I get sick from anything that I'm cooking, it's going to be the food that's bad, not me. It's not going to be somebody poisoning me or anything like that. It's going to be the food that's bad. Or I'm going to be poisoning myself because of how I'm cooking it. Maybe I don't know. Uh, Without really meaning to be poisoned myself, but you know what I mean. Um,
Yeah.
but what I get so tired of the people on X, so some of the female liberals. All right, they sit there and say that um, whoever voted for President Trump is racist. They're always the first one who calls anyone else racist. You know what I mean? And that really upsets me. Am I not supposed to say that word? Feels like it's right. Uh, Bobby, you wait.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right link. There we go.
That's what I always find is interesting is that
First name.
they they sit there and call us names, and it turns out every one of them is exactly what they're calling us. It's like, huh? How does that work?
Yeah.
No, that's not equality, or that's not fair. That's not justice for us. I didn't call them names. I called them who they are. Whatever nationality they might be, I'll call them that. Um, like Somalis or Somalians, I'll call them that. I'm not going to call them any name like a bad name that you call someone else might call them a bad name. Genghis Khan is here. Happy New Year, Genghis.
Yeah. Yeah, I told Gingers I was supposed to be with a group earlier today, but they had something else that came up and couldn't do the session. So Gingers maybe later on we'll either do some hell diving or arc raiding.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
two games we play: Hell Divers 2 or Arc Raiders.
I don't know which one is which. I don't know what the.
They're video games, so probably not a biggie for you.
Oh, there's that.
The one that's on the TV right now, me and Genghis play friendlies while he plays hostile.
Oh no, that's not nice.
Yeah, in Arc Raiders, you can either be a friendly player or a hostile player.
I've been playing chess, Bobby. I got the computer chess on the phone that I play. I can play it on the computer too. We should actually stream that someday and maybe play a game.
Yeah,
When you start out at the low level, it's not as much fun as your action-packed video games, but it sure makes your brain think on which way to go. Now there is a button you can use on my one particular game. You can use a button that gives you a hint on which one's the best move to make. Yeah,
yeah. I
Genghis,
suck
you should
at
be. Maybe we should get you on it. You don't have to show your face or nothing. You just get on there and play a game with me. It'd be nice to do that one of these days.
I
Um,
suck at chess. Yeah, I suck at chess.
yeah, yeah, I know. Well, I remember one time I was in a situation where I was at this place. Can't go into too much detail about it, but anyway, I was in this place and I was playing this guy a game of chess, and he beat me like two games like pretty quick, and I was just being nice, you know, let him win basically. And then all of a sudden I came back and I said, okay, I tell you what, I'll bet you a candy bar I can beat you 3 games in a row. And you're gonna go off crying. So the candy bar of choice at the time was like Snickers bar. Okay, it was always a good one, a full size Snickers bar. And so anyway, I beat him 3 games in a row, and he stood up like he wanted to beat me up because he lost badly 3 games in a row. And I was just being a, what do you call that when you lose on purpose? I can't remember what the term is. There's a term for it. So you lose on purpose, and you throw the game or whatever, you know. But sometimes you do that to learn how to people move, you know, how they play the game. And when you learn how to play the game, then they let down all their guards, they let out their secrets, and you can know exactly what they're going to do at any moment of the game. And you don't really have to be so many moves ahead because you already know what their plan is or how they're going to do it. Sometimes playing the computer and bots are the same way, so they're going to react the same way. When you remember how the bots react, you can learn how to defend yourself. And that way, if you get a player that plays like a bot, whether it's a real person or not, you can counteract the move based on their regular gameplay, which sometimes is not good for them. So, but yeah, just something new. I'm having a lot of fun on Suno, making a bunch of songs already. Got like 5 songs done already this year. I found a new app. I got to figure out how to access it now. It costs 14.99 a month, so Bobby. But that's something I can afford. I can afford 14.99 a month, especially since I'm not eating out now. I got that extra money. I decided to keep the eating out day only 1 day a week, and that would be if I get anything. You know, it'd be anywhere between $20 and $30. Only 1 day a week though. But now at Denny's, I was spending 25 to $35 a day every single day of the week, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a real happy place to get to if you can do it. But hey, I did have everything paid for. And I think I only had one overdraft card in my account this time.
I am.
Yeah, some red beans and rice. Well, I might need to know how to cook that. I'll have to look that up. If you got any video links, you can share them.
You want my you want my uncle's seafood gumbo when you come here?
Huh?
Seafood gumbo. You want some?
What is it?
You never heard of
Seafood?
gumbo? Yeah, seafood
Seafood?
gumbo.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't eat much seafood.
Okay.
You would think I would as a sailor. I'd probably eat, you know, but some of it, my medication kind of changes your appetite of what you can and not cannot eat, you know, and so you lose a desire. I wish it would have done that with the Diet Coke or with the Coke Zero, but no, didn't do it. It's that. That's, sadly, that's one thing I still struggle with. But I mean, I can eat most things, but seafood and I don't know. I just kind of got. I might get like fish sticks if I get anything like that. You know,
Yeah, I'm more like a fish stick person or any kind of fish person.
you know. Just the other stuff again without teeth, bones, too many bones to work through. And, some of it might not have bones, like if you get a red salmon that or something like that, pink salmon,
Yeah.
whatever,
Oh,
and it's
I just
fillet.
I just like notice the time.
Yeah.
You
Well, it's our first go back. Let's go a little longer if you want, unless you have something to do.
well, that's
Yeah, you
it.
know,
Yes,
Genghis, I don't know. I don't know if I have that problem or not. Um, I might not, but I don't want to chance it either. I used to love shrimp though when I was younger, and never was a fan of lobster. That was always too much work for me. But I'd love like a shrimp salad or a seafood salad type of thing. It's already cut up. And,
Yeah. Well, I'm fixing to go take the dogs out for the night. That's if I can get one of them out.
oh,
I'm
really? What? Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Bobby, if you want to do that. And yeah, so Genghis, I didn't know that about tick. Where's that at? Is that like in Arizona? Yeah. Now I have again. I think that's my medication. I can eat ice cream. Got to be careful how much, of course. Sometimes that does actually help the flow of things, if you know what I mean, without too drastic of a change. Um, but it helps from the instead of being stopped up, it actually helps the flow a little bit. But regular milk, yeah, not so much. I had bought 12 eggs, organic eggs. I cooked two of them, real eggs. I cooked two of them, and it was like I don't feel like eating any more eggs. So I wasted money on a whole dozen of eggs. And when I buy the liquid stuff, even on a small carton of the liquid stuff, it costs $7 for a small carton. I end up only using half of it. And it's like, that's such a waste. Why don't I just buy food that I know I'll eat? Jimmy Dean's sausage biscuits. I can cook in the microwave now, and they heat up really nice. I can add my mayonnaise and cheese if I want later, or add it when I cook it, melt right on there, and so I can eat that. I can eat other things. I'm gonna try some other sandwich combinations. The Jimmy Dean's croissant, uh, sausage, egg, and cheese, or something like that. And we're gonna work on some of those things, and that will be my breakfast. Okay. That way, when I'm taking my morning medication and I have to take that and instead of take with food, well, I can actually make something for breakfast and then take my medication. Usually, I eat after I take my pills, but I'm not sure but I'm not sure which one it should it be before I take my pills or after I take my pills. I want to say stick with food. Never understand that. But anyway, I'm doing all right though. Hey, like I said, and what today and other days I mentioned it. I'm not in the hospital this time. Last New Year's, I was in a hospital for 4 days because of my uh, heart problem and my fluid buildup in my lungs, and I know what that's from now. So part of it is my medication I was not taking, and that wasn't very good. And I learned all of a sudden I need to take that medication if I want to stay out of the hospital. I've been taking all of my medication like I'm supposed to, right on time. And look, I'm not in the hospital. There might be something to that. What do you know? I was trying to use my new camera thing, and for some reason, it's not letting me. Wait, why is it not on? Why? What is it flash? Uh, anyway, so there's a new camera I got. Now, man, I've had it. I had it since a couple summers ago. Osmo Pocket 3. Okay. Why did that? Oh, that's weird. That didn't close like it was supposed to. And see, that's no zooms. I don't get that. Now you're supposed to close the inside, aren't you? Oh, maybe because with the lens on. Oh, I gotta take that lens off. We'll see it work. I got this zoom lens thing that's on here. That's the actual lens. So it has a nice little microphone up here. Right now it's recording, so we don't want that. Now, no, I'm not sure how I could use it with the telescope. And I probably could if I can figure it out. Maybe I'll look at that online to see if there's any examples of that. And I gotta put this lens in here so I don't lose it. Come on, get in there. There you go. That goes right into that little case right there. Little hard shell case that you set the camera in. I can't see it, but it's there. Anyway, I think this is nice. Now I just got to figure out why the zoom is stuck on it. I still haven't figured that out, but you see how easy it moves in a circle where I can pan it. And when I can figure out how to do I can do that like that on the screen, but I'm supposed to be able to do that with the joystick. Well, how do I do that? With the joystick. Push joystick to control tilt axis. Yay! I got it figured out now. Look at that. Huh. Green light. All right. Hey, Genghis, if you haven't looked at my Suno channel, look up ERRT Radio on Suno, and you might like some of those songs there. What's interesting is I don't really make up any of the songs. All I do is come up now. See, now it goes inside. Now it goes inside because that lens is not on there. So the lens wouldn't fit in there with that lens on. So that lens has to be off in order to make it go in there. $1,200 camera. They always have figured out how to change the uh, up and down motion. uh, what's nice about that is it's better than holding on to the cell phone and trying to keep it from shaking when you're walking along. You know what I mean? That gimbal. I have a couple of other things that are for the cell phone that actually have a thing that I can track them with, and they're pretty darn cool stuff. Some of them are rather expensive. Um, One is a DJI tripod thing that's for the cell phone, and it has a uh, tracker thing on it. Another one is another company that has the camera attached to it, and I can use it to track me as I'm walking along, and it wants to track the motion of what I'm doing. So that's pretty cool. Some of those I have to figure out how to use them. They're not easy. So but I hope you like that green light. Yeah, when I do the songs on Suno, I'm watching cops, or First 48 or whatever it is I'm watching. Usually it's cops with the chases and stuff, or I'm watching something on YouTube. And if somebody will say something just outrageously crazy, I'll think, hey, that could be the name of the song. So I put that into the creator thing for Suno, and bam, I write the whole darn song. Music and words and everything. Just from my little uh, title. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. I'm trying to learn how to use the Excel and Microsoft Word. I haven't used it like for ages, and it's something interesting. And some of the things are easier, but since I haven't used it, not so much easier. And so I'm trying to work on getting a little bit better handle on that. I did manage to create with the tools of Word. I created a blood pressure log. So every day when I take my blood pressure at the same time, except for when I have an appointment or something like that, which we just change time on it in that case. But every day it's going to be the same time that I do my blood pressure check, and then I take my medication for the morning or for the or yeah, for the start of the day, and then with the blood pressure log, you make sure the medication is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah. So anyway, uh, my telescope is right here, and I have found the bolt. I lost my bolt that I had for the equatorial wedge, and that wedge, the mount goes on the wedge, and then you can adjust it to the right elevation or to the right latitude that you are on planet Earth and all that stuff, and you can use a star sense thing that automatically aligns your scope, and then you can use it for photography with the wedge. Is what I'm getting at. So that way it will be a much smoother transition when you're taking longer shots with the different kind of cameras that we can use. And I got that bolt finally. I found it, and I'm like, yay! Found a bolt, and I don't have to spend $10 for another bolt. And then I found my extra battery I had bought to replace the one that's in the mount, which I might not need replacing. I just need to get the right charger. And so I ordered that last week. I should get it this week. Coming up. Hey, Bobby, yeah, should get that extra battery. Should get that um, power supply to charge up the battery. Getting it. And it should be good. And then once I get that set up, and if I can charge the battery, then I'll charge it, and we should be good to go. I might be able to start doing some observations like what Mark does, not quite with the, mine's a small scope compared to the one that I donated to Mark. Mine's only an 8 inch, and then other than the one at the Benson Observatory is 11. So it's a little bit different in the size. And of course, with the camera they use, it's really high tech and very expensive now.
Yeah.
All I did was pay for the scope.
And I think that's Esther.
Hey, Esther, you want to join in the chat?
I don't think
No.
I got her on Facebook, but maybe you do.
Oh, okay. I thought you had her, Bobby.
Yeah.
Well, not since you changed your thing already.
Yeah.
Which one's
Well,
add people? Tell me get the copy. Okay.
yeah. So
I'll
yeah,
send you.
yeah. Just in case you don't even know, 2 years ago I did Facebook reset.
Right.
Um. I think Esther's okay. Those are one.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we're about 9 editions away of finishing season 1 of Third Eye Live.
Third Eye Live, right?
Yeah, but we're about 9 episodes until I'm done with the season. So I got like 9 days to
Oh.
go. I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
download the latest one because it was not sent within the package, but I can always get it off of YouTube.
Were you able to get it working as far as downloading the MP3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they got that special they did. Well, we're probably
So
gonna do
you're
that
not
last.
gonna do a season two?
I'm not so sure about season two.
Well, they're in it now, I think.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I mean, if you go to his channel, go to his YouTube channel, just do it like we used to do with Joey, or what you would do with,
Yeah,
I think Rita. I think you did that with Rita.
I'm about to find it. I'm about to find
Yeah,
it.
and then you just go ahead and, as long as you just, get the audio off of it and you play the audio, and then that way it's less work for
Oh
him.
yeah,
'Cause he has a lot going on, Bob. You can't be so mad at him. Um, I think it would help that we do that, and we call it collaboration, okay? And we're reaching new friends, we're making new friends, or we're reuniting with old friends that we know. And so I think it's important that we have these kinds of shows going. And even if somebody doesn't realize that they like that show yet, you know, but the thing is, I know that his messages are kind of off the wall sometimes, or the topic might be a little sideways compared to what we're used to, but that's okay. Again, everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own thoughts and messages. The thing is, we're here, as long as they're not trying to start World War III, we're here to help anybody that has a message.
yeah.
Okay.
Season two is gonna
And
restart on the 7th.
okay. So then what you could do, if you can multitask and it doesn't run into anything, or if you could do it and still watch like AJ or whatever, if it's on Wednesday that he shows his show, then you can actually go ahead and get the audio right from that video then, right?
Yeah,
And then you can just play it when you're caught up. You just go ahead and play it each week on the audio side of things. And then now what he can do, what he has been doing already, he's been talking about our channel here. Okay, meaning he says, well, our video plays it on Mixler on the audio side, where you can rehear like what Joey does all the time, you know?
yeah. I
So,
can let
um,
Mariah know once we're done with season one. And it's like if you want me to do season two, I can do it like every Thursday evening.
yeah, that's what I think. It could be the next, yeah, actually, it could be the next day. That way it's not the same day
Mhm.
that the live show is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
And that way you can get it, you can take your time and get it uh, early Thursday and then play it the next, play it that Thursday uh, around Joey's schedule if you want to listen to his live show, and you can play it after his show or something in later evening of Thursday. Just put it on and let it run, let people listen. That would be different than doing Spaceway with the music, which is, I kind of miss that, but at the same time, if you want to do this type of thing and have a connection with somebody who's sharing a message, again, you don't have to agree with them. I'm not asking anyone to.
hmm
Uh, I would like to give that opportunity to anyone that wants to have a show, and if Esther ever wants to come back and do a show with what she used to talk about, that would be a lot of fun. We can we can put her in on a Saturday night if she wants, something like that. So do like an hour show and talk about crazy stuff. That's a lot of fun.
oh my
Like I said, everyone has a message.
yeah. We're just
Oh,
trying
what
to
you don't
fill
want?
up the. We're just trying to fill up the hours.
Uh, yeah, Esther. Yeah, we miss you. We want you to back. We want you to be back here. I mean, I would still like to get that amethyst crystal that you were talking about.
you want to
No.
know why it's now harder to do a talent show in the school levels?
Do what now?
Do you want to know why it's always harder to do a talent show at school levels? Like if you're just a kid and you at any level of school?
I don't know. Why?
Because of the way that they're doing songs now, they're not meant for the kids, or like they're not like kid or school friendly. They don't care about school friendly whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's gonna.
And when we do
This
talent
year is
shows,
gonna be
only when
a.
it's like American Idol. They don't do like skits or comedy. They just do like regular music.
Oh, Esther, were you talking about Anthony and Jenny still last Tuesday?
No, that's
Hey,
not what I'm
who's
talking about. I'm
that?
talking about talent shows at the school levels.
Hey, who's that?
That's Maria. What's up, Maria?
What's
Is
going
that
on?
Maria?
Just
Oh,
thought just thought I would stop in and say hello.
oh man, you look great. How you doing?
You're drunk. You're drunk. I'm
uh,
just saying.
I wish I could say that, then it makes sense, but no.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. No, I
Yeah.
just wanted to stop in and say hello because Kevin and Ken Daniels and I are gonna in about 10 minutes. We're gonna do a test broadcasting for the podcast that we're gonna do.
Okay.
So
Okay. You
I'll
can
let you.
see.
You want us to get over so we can do that? We can do that.
I'll have to send you a
Bobby
link
can help
because
if Bobby wants to. Bobby can help you.
we're not gonna, well, Ken's got it and Kevin's got it pretty much, but as far as help, but um I was kind of thinking you're gonna be off in about the time that we're gonna start, but I was just gonna pop in and say hey before
Okay.
I
Yeah.
jumped into that.
Yeah.
Well,
We can
hey,
try. Well, we can do a reading. We can hurry up and do a reading and get on out of here, and then you
yeah,
can
that's
give us
right. I was
like.
going to do that.
Well, I'll find out from them, but anyways, I think there's gonna be a time that we're all gonna jump on together. I just thought I would warn you before it happened.
Okay.
That's fine.
I accept that. I accept that.
All right, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Well, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. I miss Esther. I'm trying to talk Esther into getting back on here and do her show.
Yeah.
That,
Universal
uh,
Secrets. I think everybody misses that show.
yeah, I do. I think your show that you have planned is a good one. I think it'll bring a different flavor to the mix, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll bring
And
something, whether people like it or not, but we'll find out. We'll find out.
just get Kevin
Yeah.
to take his oh wait, no, he doesn't take that one anymore. But maybe get him to drink a little bit more maybe some more alcohol if he doesn't have his kid with him.
Oh, well, it's kind of like this. When I left from New Year's Eve, the whole next day, God love him, he was completely hungover the whole day. So
Oh no.
this morning he had to work. He was fine, and his grandson came in, and I think I left up there around noon today. So anyways, I left. I was gone from here for 2 days, and I don't like to leave my kitty cats any longer than that. So,
Oh no. Yeah, that's right. That's why I don't have any pets, Maria. That's why I decided not to have any pets. You miss a
well,
great big. You miss
if I
my
had
big.
somebody that I could trust that would come in and just like spend the night here, which I do, but she's with her family
Bobby
right
will.
now.
Bobby will come up there. He'll come
Oh
up
yeah,
there
well,
and
I'm not
hang
paying
out
his
with you.
tab to come up from Louisiana to stay with my kitty cats. Sorry, love you, not
Bobby
happening.
would have to bring his. Bobby would have to bring Blackie. I hope Blackie likes cats.
That's okay.
So.
That's okay. I've got one cat that would like a dog and the other one that would hide. So Bobby would have it easy.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well,
But anyways,
let's try to hurry up, Ron.
Hey,
all right,
let's get a reading done while you're here. All right.
go for it.
Yeah, don't go anywhere yet. New year, new reading. Well, maybe not a new reading, but anyway, we'll play like it is a new reading. All right.
Come on, Nala.
Alexa,
Come on, Nala. You can
Alexa,
get a reading. Come on.
make a lightweight.
I'm trying to get Nala up here so you can give her a reading.
Alexa, make the first lightweight. Gonna ask
There
her
you
this
go. You can give a reading to this one.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna do you want an individual reading for the kitty cat?
Yeah.
Or do you want just a general reading for everybody?
Get a reading for the kitty cat.
All right, we're doing
If
one reading for the kitty cat, then one reading for the group.
if we
Okay.
can look at that.
All
If we
right.
can get her to cooperate though.
Mm.
Yeah, she's not
Well,
going to cooperate for anything.
well, that's okay. Well, you can go over this later. And you can
Oh
say,
my
who the heck
God.
is that guy with that beard? You need to shave.
I remember one year I was able to get Blackie to converse with Tycho. I was my uncle was like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Here is the first card for the kitty cat.
24 prioritize self-care.
Oh, yeah, she's going to do that.
Makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then here's the second card, and I still do three cards.
39, you are protected.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm probably making everybody drunk trying to follow her around. But anyway.
All right.
Don't fall off the ledge. 11, embrace this magical moment.
Oh, yeah, she's all about that.
All right, now Bobby, I'll take this picture and we'll just share it to the group.
You should
All
be
right.
able to send it to Maria, since
Okay.
Maria's on Facebook.
All right, we'll try it.
Shoo, it's a little cold outside. I'm going to go in. Next time we'll do White Kitty.
All right. There we go. Okay, now. Hold on. Resize. No, I want to change that. Oh, come on now. Work. Sometimes all the changes they have on these damn things, they don't want to work right. You ever notice some of that?
Nobody likes changes.
That's good enough then. Okay, Maria, I'm going to try to send this here. See, copy. And I think I got you on message. Now we'll do a group reading, and then we'll send that one too. Now, where it is. I know I got Maria on here. Messages, chat. I think I gotta learn everything again, even though I know it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I'm trying to learn how to use Excel, Microsoft Word, right? I got Microsoft Word. I made a blood pressure log. I'm telling you that earlier. I have decided to stop eating out every single day. Right? You know how much it cost me since I've
A
been
shit
here?
ton of money.
Yeah. So I've been
Yeah.
eating at Denny's, primarily one place, for 4 months, basically. September, October, November, December.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day, one meal a day. And I still buy my sodas and I buy little snacks at the store or whatever. And then I added up all my receipts that I saved for 4 months, just
Mm-hmm.
counting Denny's, not anything else, which I did eat elsewhere, but just counting Denny's over 2,000 a month, basically.
Easily.
Figured
Yeah.
out, I figured out it was $510.60 every single week for every
Holy
day.
cow. That's a lot.
Estimating $25 to $35 as the cost of the meal. That's good prices go up with the minimum wage going up here and everything is going sideways. So, but anyway, we got a little raise, you know. Social Security gave us a little 2.8%. Woohoo!
Just get you some eggs and toast and bacon, and that's a good one for a while.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't eat a whole lot of eggs, but I did get the Jimmy Dean sausage sandwiches, which I
Oh,
can
those
eat
are
those.
good.
And I got a microwave. I got a brand new microwave. So this week alone, just starting this on Tuesday, when I decided I'm not going to eat out until once a week, and that'll be Saturday when I eat out on Saturday. That's only once a week. It's going to cost $30, whatever the cost might be, wherever I go to eat.
Mhm.
What I do in the Denny's was eating only once a day, which is fine. And then,
Yeah.
uh, but at $30 a whack, $30 times five,
A lot of
figure it
money.
out.
Yeah. So
Here's the
three,
first one.
Archangel Michael is with you now.
Oh, that's
All right,
wonderful.
so that's for everybody. Yeah, so don't feel lonely if he's with you. And Maria, I sent that one for your chat. Your
I
chat,
did I did get that.
so you can share that later, and if you want to read
23
about,
played from the heart.
yeah, if you want to
That's
read
perfect.
about it, what it says, you can look it up, what it means, and all that stuff. If you ain't got nothing else to do,
Yeah.
but you can definitely.
42, your prayers are being answered. God damn it, Uncle. What do you want?
There you go.
Bobby. Damn it.
Even Bobby's prayers are being answered. He doesn't realize it.
He doesn't know it, but it's happening. Well, I'm gonna bail because I need to be on the other show, but I just thought I'd stop in and say hey.
All right. Well, thank you, and thank you for your message on Facebook for Happy New Year.
You're welcome. Y'all have a
Looks
good
like
one.
you look like you guys are
Yeah.
having fun.
We did have a good time. We did.
All right. Good
See
night.
y'all
We'll
later.
talk to you next time. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah. So like once Ron sends it,
Almost ready, Bobby. Hold on.
yeah.
Well, I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. We didn't have a huge crowd, but we had some people here. I got to figure out how to go. I got to do that one. There we go. All right. That's good.
Yeah.
You can read it all. Okay. All right, ready, Bobby? We're going to send it to you, and then you can share it to the
Yeah.
group. Now, where did Bobby go? Why did you leave off the fucking list here? Why did that happen, Bobby?
Want me to ping you? Yeah, I
No, I
just
got
sent
it.
you
I
a
got it.
ping.
I got here. But why did it go off the main list of the people that have on the most recently used or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, good. All right. So everyone that's reading, Bobby will share it with you. Amy. Amy
Yeah, that's
started.
actually Amy. We're just about to close out so we can check with
Yeah,
Maria.
well, we might go a little longer if we get people to come on and visit with us. And we're fine with going a little bit longer,
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't interfere with anyone else's schedule. Now, if we do have another show coming on after us on Friday, then we'll get out of here early and
Yeah.
we'll let them have their fun on their show. Okay. We
Hmm.
can always do an extra show on Saturday or something if we're really bored and you want to do something.
Yeah. Yeah. All
Or if
right.
it's something we get someone that wants to be on a show on or other than normal days, then we'd be more than happy to do a show with them. Yeah, all right. And Bobby, I
Yeah.
did figure out how to fix that uh, tilting thing on the gimbal. I had to turn off a function.
Yeah. Mhm.
So, but,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, well, thank you, everyone, for showing up. Dusty Wish was here first. Genghis Khan,
Yeah.
Esther, Maria, Amy,
Hmm. All right. Thank
Okay.
y'all for watching. And now. All right, all right, all right. All right. Everything's going to be all right. Uncle, I'm trying to do a show. Remember, we're on Mixware, Podbean, YouTube, X, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. Pause and scan that QR code right away, or be a ghost holding a canoe.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Well, again, Happy New Year to everyone. Again, we might set up for the next week, I guess. But I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I hope 2026 will be a blessing for you. And if you figure out something new, hopefully you can make sense of it, and it happens to be a good thing that you figure out. Always look for ways that you can improve yourself, whether it's changing your diet, not necessarily anything
Yeah.
strenuous or anything, just make a choice, not the exercise thing is old, nobody exercises past the first week anymore. And you say,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna exercise in January, and then you get your gym membership and then you end up giving it up in 2 weeks and you've got a whole year to pay for your gym membership. I've done that before, Bobby. I've done that before, so I know it works.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that. So don't do anything like that. But something like changing your diet, or trying to read a book, or read the Bible more, or your religious stuff you want to read and whatever. Do something like that. Change your routine on a positive time. You'd
Mm-hmm.
be surprised how that can turn out. So we got the whole new year to work with it, no matter what anyone else is doing. No matter
Mm-hmm.
what's going on in the world, we can do what we need to
Yeah.
change our situation or to make our situation better by making the proper choices to get through it. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So I expect some uh, good messages next week on some changes, maybe.
Yeah.
People
All
decide to
right.
do. All right. Thank you. We'll see everybody on the next one.
Yes. Thank y'all for watching.